everyone. Thanks for joining me. I'm having coffee and a chili cheese toasty at Starbucks. Hope your day is going well. Hi Sans, hi for now. Doing well and you? I've got some job applications that I want to work on today, so I thought let me come to Starbucks and get some productive time. So I'm here. And I'm also vlogging Spend the Day with Me at Mall of Africa, so it's interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how that one goes. I got a chili cheese toasty on sourdough, and here I got a flat white. As you know, I love coffee, so flat white is definitely my go-to drink. And at Starbucks, thanks Sanam, flat white is only offered in a small size, which when you look at it, it's a good size. Hi Sanam, doing well and you? Also, I get my Starbucks coffees with signature roast, not blonde roast, because in my view, blonde roast is relatively bland. If you like coffee, you're gonna probably enjoy signature roast. The plans for today: to complete all the applications that I have listed. My coffee is delicious. This is my sandwich. I'm glad the cheese is melty. Look at that. Amazing. This is what it looks like. Let's have a taste. It's very rich. You know what I mean? It's rich, it's buttery, there's a hint of spice. Yeah, as you know, like when your food items are very fatty, you need some type of acidic drink to help you out. I was definitely feeling a lot of anxiety before I got here, even to just like take a taxi to come to Mall of Africa. But I had to overcome that because I've got things to do and I want to be here. I'm also vlogging with the back camera, so that's a new, interesting way of doing it, where I can't see myself on the screen. But it's definitely got better picture quality. Also, Valentine's Day is coming up. Do you have any plans? Sometimes I just gotta take a deep exhale to remind myself I'm safe. Thanks, Abby. I'm safe. I'm calm. I'm comfortable. I wonder if when I order the sandwich, I tell them don't butter the bread. Because now it's like very oily. Do that. Because I feel like the level of fattiness distracts. Hi, Savvy, doing well. Thanks, and you? I'm glad you're well. I came to Starbucks to have a productive day. First, I'm eating breakfast. I'm going to submit a bunch of job applications. I'm also vlogging. Spend the day with me at Mall of Africa. So, what do I say? I don't know what to say. I'm having breakfast. I'm having a chili cheese toastie on sourdough with a flat white. Congratulations on level 13, Sylvie. Thanks so much for the support. Yeah, that cheese bowl was something. That could definitely be the opening shot of a video in which I'm having breakfast. By the way, the cheese bowl is always there. Let's do an intro. Hello everyone, join me for breakfast at Starbucks. And then the cheese bowl goes there. When the cheese bowl goes there, then hi everyone. Well, you know I'm a coffee lover, so I'm usually getting coffee. As I mentioned, I don't know, it sounds like you're not a coffee lover, but if you were, there are two variants of the roast at Starbucks, blonde and signature. Blonde is mild and bland. If you're not a fan of coffee, or if you've been drinking Recoffee and Frisco, you'll like blonde because it doesn't taste of coffee at all. If you love coffee, get signature roast. It's bolder, it's more intense, and the flavor's there. My chili cheese toast is falling apart. If I were getting iced drinks, I would get hibiscus. Yeah, I want to have a productive day. I've not been feeling like myself for this entire month, actually. And I want to feel like myself. Does it mean there's a new me? This is what is becoming my sandwich. Thanks, Kevin. I'm having a chili cheese toasty on sourdough. It's nice to see, like, what are you eating, where are you going, telling me about, your restaurant experiences. Those are the types of videos that help your audience connect with you. I do like chocolate. I feel like this shouldn't happen to your sour. I feel like this shouldn't happen to your chili cheese toasty. It's looking like. Anyways, what you saw from that, the bread is fragile. Wishing you happy birthday in advance, Kevin. Chili cheese toasty is 59. Look at how fragile the bread is. So if you were getting it, I don't know if you're a fan of butter, but I would just tell them, you know what, don't butter the bread. Just toast it as it is. Yeah. That's two toasties. You have classic cheese and they have chili cheese. And they're both on white sourdough and brown seeded. So, yeah. I'm a fan more of chili cheese than classic cheese. Make a video out of it. It's very rich. I feel like I will be full until 2 p.m. Oh, you're fasting. The other things I love at Starbucks, I love their chocolate cookie. I don't know which chocolate cookie or triple chocolate or whatever type of chocolate cookie they have. I love that. I love their hibiscus tea. It's not sweet. If you're into something that's not the hibiscus tea is that thing. The cake, I'm not a fan of the cake. It tastes like chemicals. What else can I try? I'm always getting the chili cheese toasty. I wouldn't necessarily get it on brown bread. Or occasionally I would. The next time I won't get it with butter. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm drinking. Sorry, eating. Drinks, I always like to get either cappuccino or flat white. Sometimes I'll get Americano. Either way, because I'm a fan of coffee, I'm not doing blonde roast, I'm doing signature roast because I like the bold, intense flavor. future. Whenever I'm crunching on the crust of the sourdough, I kind of feel like it would be so much more delicious if it didn't have oiliness to it. Look at my hands. Look at the show. Yeah, I was having a lot of anxiety this evening. Sorry, this morning. A lot of anxiety. I did have a great sleep, but when I woke up, also the news in the world right now is super fast. So, just a reminder, if you're reading the news, if you're watching the news, please take a break because it's gonna mess you up. Thanks, Sonam. Please take a break from learning about what's happening in the world. Epstein files. Who else? The Musa guy, wrongful arrest by Figile Mbalula, political interference, a lot of crazy things are going on. You cannot be glued to the news, it's not healthy. I'm speaking from experience, just how I woke up this morning scrolling and then feeling overwhelmed by what I was reading, not even by what's happening in my life, but what I'm reading. That's not how you want to start your day. Yeah. I feel like I need a deep sleep for 7 days. Where can I go to sleep? But in a way that makes me feel, yeah, a lot of things. In a way that makes me feel like my soul has separated from my body. You know, that type of rest. I want that type of rest. Give me the rest of not inhabiting my body for 7 days. If you're ever feeling overwhelmed, take a deep exhale. I was noticing yesterday while I was eating my dinner that I was like stress eating. I was like rushing through the food, and I don't like. There's no immediate or specific fear to point to. It's just a lot of feelings going on. I want to be held and I want to feel loved. That's what I want. I want to be held and I want to feel loved. I feel like I've also just I've just been like not connecting with people for the entire time that I've lived here. And I don't, that's not healthy for me. We need people, we need relationships. I'm glad. Instagram is not one of those. Okay, Instagram is toxic for me because everybody on Instagram is like buff. So I definitely feel like I'm reminded of a specific type of man when I go to my Instagram. And I'm also reminded that I'm not that specific type of man. And in some ways, I'm reminded that I am that specific type of man. My Instagram algorithm is men trying to make it. You know, those ones that are talking about aligning with their purpose, waking up at 4 a.m., my daily routine, working out twice a day. I'm following all of those types of influences. My Twitter is all either Epstein files or Musa's wrongful arrest. My TikTok is a bunch of things that don't require you to think. If I'm on Sean Eats TikTok, it's like food and dumb stuff. If I'm on Sean Marbia TikTok, it's deep stuff about childhood trauma and all of these things. If I'm on YouTube Shorts, it's brainless stuff, usually under 60 seconds. Like, I didn't know this would trend until I started using this sound. My other TikTok is Sean Marbia. It's the one with 14,000 followers. That was heavy. Sometimes people are like, why is he complaining? Critiquing the food is part of this channel. I'm going to critique the lobby. You've been reading and enjoying everything around me. What do you mean, like science? Like science or like books? What are you reading? Thanks for joining me for breakfast. Books. I'm also reading right now. The book I'm reading is I'll tell you. The book I'm reading is called Wild at Heart. It's about men and what men go through and what men experience in human life. You know what, Sanam, the trap of saying I won't have time is that you're probably going to become that employee that becomes burnt out because you never developed the skill of balance. When you were in university, everything was study. And then when you went into work, everything was work. You never created boundaries. You never said, no, this is the time that I'm going to stop and focus on myself. Just watch out for that. Just watch out for that. It's different if you really love your courses that much that you're giving it so much time. It's also different if you feel like this is everything and all my time is going to it and I really don't have needs as a human. It's a great thing if you can be that type of student that, yeah, you read fiction or non-fiction in your personal time. You know, yeah, there are definitely days that you'll marathon all of Love Island and not feel guilty about it. It's really troubling to hear that you have fear associated with the thing that you want. You want university, you want that degree, you want the skills, you want the courses, you want the knowledge. It's troubling to hear that there's fear associated with it. You know what it's suggesting? It's suggesting, I experience this as well. It's suggesting poverty mindset. Like I never really understood that education can be for pleasure and joy. When you grow up poor, you believe that education is your stress and your struggle for the work, which is going to be stress and struggle round two. But the wealthy, they enjoy what they're studying, they love it so much. and they chose something that aligns with who they are, and even the work that they do is work that they love. They understand that work and labor has stresses and struggles to it, but their life does not become a stress and struggle about work. So just watch out for that. You never want to feel like your life is going to begin after you graduate, and that's what it's sounding like. It's sounding like you are holding your breath until you graduate, then you're going to start breathing. Figure out the balance now. Thanks for joining me for breakfast. I've got stuff to do now, so I'm gonna go. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, I spoke about a lot of things. Anyways, I'm just gonna upload this. I'm not just gonna edit it for the food. I'm just gonna upload it. There's a bunch of nuggets and wisdom in here. Why do people want to know my qualifications? Do you have an opportunity that you want to introduce to me? If yes, send me a DM or send me an email. Otherwise, it just looks like monitoring spirits. You know, monitoring spirits, they want details about your life. So, to avoid looking like a monitoring spirit, send me a DM or send me an email. I am intelligent. I'm really smart. I'm also very good looking. I have a beautiful body and a beautiful mind, and I have a big heart, and I'm so caring and loving and loyal. And I can list for you every beautiful, wonderful thing about me. You're doing dinner live today. Probably I won't be cooking though. You know what, Napster? If you're gonna be a regular viewer, send a heart me, get an orange fan badge, and then freely join the chat. As you know, you don't know, my chat's a fan only.